Nick.
Nancy Pelosi has led Democrats in the House of Representatives for more than 15 years. And more of those Democrats are fed up. As of today, more than 50 Democrat congressmen and congressional candidates say they would not support Mrs. Pelosi for Speaker if the party retakes the majority.
You will have a vote as part of the Democratic caucus as to who will be the next Democratic leader, whether it be the minority leader or the Speaker of the House. Will you vote for Nancy Pelosi?
Probably not.
You have said you will not support Nancy Pelosi should you become elected there as the next Speaker or Democratic leader in the House.
Folks are ready for a new generation of leadership.
Would you back Pelosi for Speaker if you win and are in the House?
Well, I think, again, we don't want to get ahead of ourselves.
Mark Penn was a pollster and advisor to both Bill and Hillary Clinton. And he joins us. Mark, 15 years in the modern age is a hell of a long time to be holding down a party leadership job like this. Is Nancy finally in trouble?
I think trouble's kind of overrated here. Look, if the Democrats win the House, she will have done the fundraising, the messaging. She will be in a very strong position, and she will be strengthening herself, most likely in California, and the California delegation is solidly behind her. So I don't actually think she's going anywhere if she wins. On the other hand, I think there are a fair number of politicians that for the purpose of the election, because she's unpopular nationally, want to distance themselves from her. And I think eventually there will be a change. And the other thing that could happen here is the Problem Solvers Caucus. If this race is within 5 or 6 seats on either way, Democrats or Republicans, they may hold up the election for Speaker unless there are rules changes that put some power back in the members' hands.
Well, let's just step back and talk about what you said at the beginning about whether she is in trouble or not. Once upon a time, if you were a loser, you got a second chance, whether it's Grover Cleveland, Richard Nixon, whoever it is we're talking about. We live in much more brutal political times, and Nancy Pelosi hasn't actually won in the House for 10 years now, for 4 elections and possibly a 5th. How is it, what's the secret of her power there? How is it she's managed to hold her grip on this caucus?
California, fundraising, personality and organization. And remember, what's happened here is that the fundraising and the political campaigns largely got centralized, giving more power to the leaders.
Right.
That's one of the big reasons nothing gets done on both sides, because the leaders have too much power and the members aren't free to go agree on